What's up, everybody? Me again, back with another video showing you guys my comic book collection. Today, I got a stack of comic books. Actually, most of them are graphic novels and trade paperbacks that I'm going to be showing you. Pulled them off my cube organizer over here. Was going through some stuff. And yeah, you guys know the deal by now. We're looking at comic books. If you've seen my previous videos, you know we've been going through a little bit at a time, taking stuff off my cube organizers, out of my long boxes here, taking a look at my comic books. I've showed you guys my toy collection, my weapons collection, and bits and pieces of my comic book collection so far. I still have a lot to go through, so we still have a lot more to cover in the future. So, let's get started. Let's take a look at the books that I have for you today. First up, we have trade paperback Black Panther Volume 1. For those that aren't aware, the star of the MCU universe, Mr. Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa himself, the Black Panther, recently passed away. It was very sad. He passed away very young, died from cancer, and it's just terrible. He was very good in his portrayal of T'Challa and Black Panther. He was a very good actor. I'm sure he was a very good human being. So the world will miss him. The MCU universe will miss him. And I'm not sure there's ever going to be anyone that can fill the shoes of Black Panther quite like Mr. Boseman. So a very heartfelt message goes out to the Boseman family, and Mr. Boseman, we will miss you. But anyway, I've always been a fan of Black Panther. Black Panther's always been one of the cooler MCU characters, so I had to get some of his trade paperbacks and check them out. Next up, we have another Black Panther. We have Black Panther Marvel Knights Volume 1. Another really good storyline involving Black Panther. If you've never read any of the Black Panther comics, I suggest you get some of the trade paperbacks and read up on the storylines. They're always really interesting. Really good storylines involving Black Panther. We have Black Panther, The Man Without Fear, part of the Fear Itself storyline. Another very good Black Panther storyline. We have Black Panther, The Man Without Fear. Black Panther and Daredevil together. Another good Black Panther trade paperback. Good Black Panther storyline. Next up, we have Marvel Knights 2099. Always loved the Marvel 2099 series. Always loved the Marvel Knights series. The Marvel Knights series has really good storylines. We have Daredevil Reborn trade paperback. Daredevil storylines are always good. Always been a big fan of the Daredevil storylines. Was a big fan of the Daredevil Netflix series, which sadly was canceled. If you haven't seen it, I suggest going and watching it. One of the best Netflix series they've ever done. One of the best Marvel-related series they've ever done. Very, very good. I also suggest purchasing some Daredevil graphic novels or trade paperbacks. The storylines are always fantastic. We have Marvel's finest, Daredevil Visionaries, written by none other than Silent Bob himself, Kevin Smith. Very underrated when it comes to his comic books. Kevin Smith's comic book storylines are always fantastic. Daredevil's always been fantastic. Next up, we have another one by Kevin Smith. We have Daredevil. Whoops, almost dropped it there. Another really good one to read. We have Daredevil and Punisher, Child's Play. Always been a big fan of the Daredevil storylines. Always been a big Punisher fan. Always cool Punisher storylines. These two together are just awesome. Next up, we have The Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect, part 1 of 2. Always been a fan of The Incredible Hulk. The Future Imperfect series is awesome storyline. You should definitely try to pick it up and read it. We have The Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect, part 2 of 2. Next up, we have Marvel Visionaries, The Incredible Hulk. We have Hulk, Red Hulk. Hardcover graphic novel. This is another really good Hulk storyline. If you're a fan of the Hulk and the Red Hulk, they battle it out. Very good Hulk trade paperback graphic novel. We have The Savage Hulk by Marvel Edge special. Another very good storyline involving the Hulk. If you're a fan of the Hulk, definitely recommend reading this one. We have Ghost Rider and Cable, Servants of the Dead. Always been a fan of Cable, one of the coolest X-Men related characters. Captain of the X-Force. Always been a fan of Ghost Rider. To see these two guys together in a storyline was just awesome. Very cool. We have Cable and the New Mutants. Another one, if you're a fan of Cable, you'll love this storyline. Awesome trade paperback to have. Cover's really simple, but really cool looking there. I've always liked it. We have Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, The Dark Design. Cat's at the door making noise. Scared me. But anyway, always been a fan of Ghost Rider. He's always been awesome. Wolverine's always been one of my favorite Marvel characters. Always been a fan of the Punisher. Storylines are always awesome. To see these three together, this is like Dream Team level comic book going on for me. Awesome trade paperback to read. We have Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, Hearts of Darkness. Again, always been a fan of these three guys. To get these three together, you know it's just going to be chaos in the best way. We have Ghost Rider and Wolverine, Acts of Vengeance. Another really good one if you're a fan of Ghost Rider and or Wolverine. We have Wolverine, Bloody Choices. The art on this one is super simple. Just a little picture of Wolverine with the bloody claws there, but there's just something about it that I just love the way that it looks. Really cool. Really good trade paperback if you're a Wolverine fan or a comic book fan in general. Wolverine, Blood Hungry. Another really good one if you're a Wolverine fan. Wolverine, Blood Debt. This is one that I acquired a couple months ago. I have yet to read this one, so I'm not sure if this is any good. But I am a big Wolverine fan, so I'm sure I will enjoy it no matter what. We have Wolverine, Bloodlust. See a common theme there with the word blood in the Wolverine titles. We have Wolverine, The Jungle Adventure. Really cool cover there. Wolverine fighting Apocalypse. We have Dark Reign, Wolverine Origins. Hardback cover. You see Wolverine there fighting Dark Wolverine, aka Daken, aka Wolverine's son. Anything involving Wolverine and Daken is awesome. Cover's really cool there. The artwork on the cover is just magnificent. Anything in the Dark Reign storyline is very good as well. I definitely recommend anything in the Dark Reign storyline. We have Wolverine, Weapon X, another fantastic storyline if you are a fan of Wolverine. Very good one to have. Very good one to read. We have Sabretooth in the red zone with the foil cover there. Always been a fan of Sabretooth because I've always been a fan of Wolverine. Sabretooth is also a very awesome character in the Marvel Universe. We have X-Men Firsts. This is a collected issue. Debuts of Wolverine, Rogue, Mr. Sinister, and Gambit. If you are a fan of any of these characters, suggest picking this up. If you are an X-Men fan, this is definitely a must-have, a must-read. We have X-Men Wrath of Apocalypse. Always been a big X-Men fan, always been a big fan of any of the storylines involving Apocalypse. They're always fantastic. We have X-Men and the Amazing Spider-Man Savage Island. If you've seen my previous videos, you know Spider-Man's one of my top 2 favorite Marvel characters of all time. Always been a huge X-Men fan. Anytime you got Spider-Man and the X-Men teaming up, it's just cool. We have X-Men, the movie prequel, Magneto, a prequel to the official X-Men films. This is Magneto's backstory. Very cool if you're an X-Men fan. We have X-Men, the movie prequel, Rogue, again, prequel to the X-Men film. This is Rogue's backstory. We have X-Men, the movie prequel, Wolverine. This is Wolverine's official prequel story to the X-Men film franchise. Very cool if you're a Wolverine fan, X-Men fan. Fan of the X-Men movies, which I am. I love all of them. Next up we have Chaos War. Another really cool storyline in the MCU, or in the Marvel comic universe, not the Marvel Cinematic Universe, sorry, but involves Thor, Hercules. If you're a fan of Thor or Hercules, definitely check out Chaos War. Very good. Next up, we have Chaos War Ares one-shot. Ares is one of those really weird, underrated characters that doesn't get talked about that much, but always been a cool character, even in the MCU. Always been a fan of Ares. We have the Savage Acts of Ares one-shot. Really awesome looking cover there. The God of War looking mighty and powerful. Really cool cover. We have the Incredible Hercules Against the World Here you have Hercules squaring off with the god of war, Ares. Really cool storyline. Two very underrated, not that talked about Marvel characters that deserve more love and respect, in my opinion. And last up, we have Herc, Fear Itself. This is from the Fear Itself storyline involving Hercules. This is a hardback graphic novel. Again, Hercules, very cool character in the MCU. Doesn't get as much love and attention as he should, but I've always been a fan of Hercules. Always been a cool character. So, there you guys have it. That's the stack of books I got for you today. So, if there's anything we talked about here that you want to talk more about, let me know. We'll talk about it. If there's anything you see behind me that you'd like to talk about or take a look at, let me know. We'll take a look at it. We'll talk about it. If you missed any of my previous videos, go ahead, go back, take a look at those, and you might see something in there that you're wanting to look at or talk about on the wall. So we've got my previous comic collection videos and my toy collection videos. And yeah, we're going to have more coming in the future because I've got thousands of comic books to go through, and eventually we'll have more added to my collection, more toys, more comics to show you guys and talk about. So, let me know what you guys liked. Let me know what you didn't like. If I can make my videos better, I will try to do my best to do so. So, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching. As always, have fun. Stay safe. Bye.